Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this dropping and opening of bids for contract ID 24 KE 0103. Concreting of Sitio Abo, Baylao to Sitio Binunsaran, Poblacion, FMR, Mambajao, Camiguin. Asa man ang dali? Muna ni. Una. Okay na nito kung gibasa. 24K 0104, concreting o Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, FMR, Barangay Alangilan, Sagay and Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban. 24K 0105, concreting of Lower Sisiman to Sitio Tatao, Barangay Poblacion, FMR, Barangay Poblacion, Catarman, Camiguin. 24 KE 0108, concreting of Sitio Pasanan, Barangay Manduao to Sitio Tubos, Barangay Liloan, FMR, Barangay Manduao and Barangay Liloan, Catarman, Camiguin. And 24 KE 0109, concreting of Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban to Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog, FMR, Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban and Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog, Camiguin. But before we'll proceed, may I request Ma'am Evelyn, the Head Back Secretariat, to please lead the prayer.
Let us all please rise. Let us take a moment to thank God for all the things we have been given. Heavenly Father, your faithfulness to us is unfailing. Thank you for your goodness, kindness, and love in all things. We pray for guidance in the matters at hand and ask that you would clearly show us how to conduct our activities with a spirit of goodness, joy, and enthusiasm. Help us to work together and encourage each other to excellence. All this we ask in Jesus' name, amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, amen.
Thank you, Ma'am Evelyn. And please acknowledge the attendees.
Good morning, everyone. For today's attendance for the opening of bids for the above-mentioned proposed contracts, present are the following: Myrna Infield, the BAC Chairman.
Present.
Edwin Cagolada, BAC Vice Chairman.
Present.
Alda W. Gomez, BAC Regular Member.
Present.
Joselito V. Corpin Jr., BAC End User Representative.
Present.
Evelyn V. Pederanga, yours truly, the head of the BAC Secretariat. And Leah Rose N. Basilan, BAC TWG member. From the prospective bidders, representatives from Wallan Construction, Laani is Chavez, Charmer V. Nakaitona, Ronel U. Lagod from General Construction, and of course, Miss Marlene Bahao from Shinshin Construction Corporation. That would be all for the attendance of today's opening of bids, Madam Chair.
Thank you again, Ma'am Evelyn. So majority of the BAC members are present. So this dropping and opening of bids is a quorum. To proceed, may I request again, Ma'am Evelyn, to please discuss the eligibility result through electronic means.
Before going through to the electronic eligibility result, the BAC through the BAC Secretariat, in accordance with DO number 87, series of 2020, had checked the electronic bid portal of DPWH for electronic submission of bids and hereby confirm that there are no electronic bids received. With reference to the electronic eligibility screening, the following prospective bidders passed the eligibility check for the proposed contracts. For contract ID 24KE0103, concreting of Sitio Baylao to Sitio Binunsaran, Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin, Vinlabs Construction and Supply, Shinshin Construction Corporation, and General Construction passed the eligibility requirements. For contract ID 24KE0104, concreting of Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Alangilan, General Construction, Vinlabs Construction and Supply, Shinshin Construction Corporation, passed the eligibility requirements. For contract ID 24KE0105, concreting of Lower Sisiman, Sitio, Tatao, Barangay Poblacion, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Poblacion, Catarman, Wallan Construction and Development Corporation, 2 NGA Construction and General Construction passed the eligibility requirements. For contract ID 24KE0108, concreting of Sitio, Pasanan, Barangay Manduao to Sitio Tubos, Barangay Liloan, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Manduao and Barangay Liloan, Catarman, Camiguin, Hapos Hansol Enterprises passed the eligibility requirement. Shinshin Construction Corporation passed, but 2 NGA Construction failed due to its allowable range of contract is only 30 million and the approved budget for the contract is 49,749,998 pesos and 85 centavos. Therefore, 2 NGA Construction also failed in the work experience category. For contract ID 24KE0109, concreting of Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban to Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog Farm to Market Road, Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban, and Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog, Camiguin, General Construction, Shinshin Construction Corporation, 2 NGA Construction passed the legal, technical, and financial requirements. That would be all for the electronic eligibility result, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Ma'am Evelyn. So let us proceed to the opening of the bidding documents submitted by the prospective bidders. May I request the BAC TWG to please open the bid box and facilitate the opening of bidding documents. Samay mo, check. Yan, listen. Uy, naguba naman. Naguba. Ma'am Liloan, please check if the bid docs are properly sealed and marked.
Madam Chair, all the bids, bid proposal for all the contractors are properly marked and sealed.
Thank you, Ma'am Liloan. So, let us proceed. First project, 24 KE 0103, concreting of Sitio Baylao to Sitio Binunsaran, Poblacion, FMR, Mambajao, Camiguin. First technical proposal to open is from Vinlabs Construction and Supply.
Good morning, everyone. For the first project, 24 key is 0103, concreting of Sitio Abu Baylao to Sitio Binunsaran, Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. First bidder who submitted their technical proposal is Binlabs Construction Supply, and the ABC for the project is 14,924,999 pesos and 83 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Madam Chair, is the PLJEPS registration with validity until January 21, 2025, valid and passed. Under page 3, the PLJEPS Annex A, DTI certificate up to February 20, 2025, passed. Mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to February 2, 2025, passed. Audited financial statement last filed April 12, 2024, less than 2 years. Pickup license up to July 21, 2025, passed. Also present is the list of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present and signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida, supported by the notice of award, contract of agreement of the listed projects. Next document, Madam Chair, present is the statement of single largest completed contract with note C section 23.4.2.4 of the revised IRR of RA 91-4, which for small B contractors, contract less than 30 million, they are allowed to without experience. So SLCC is signed with the bidder Alvin B. Labastida. Present also is the photocopy of the pickup license. Next document, Madam Chair, is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida, notarized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. Next document present is the contractor's organizational chart. Is present and signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida. List of contractors' key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Alvin B. Labastida. Key personnel by data is also present. The professional identification card of Civil Engineer Alvin Labastida, photocopy, is also present, unexpired. PIC license of Civil Engineer Jan Lacuna, photocopy, is also present, unexpired. PIC license of Civil Engineer Aristotle Pabe, photocopy, is also present, unexpired, including its certificate of accreditation as Materials Engineer 1, is also present, unexpired. PIC license of RC Louis Macaranas, Civil Engineer, is also present, unexpired. And its certificate for construction occupational safety and health training is also present. Next document present is the list of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement pledged to the proposed contract is present and signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida, supported by its proof of ownership, the official receipt, and the certificate of registration of vehicles, charge invoice of minor tolls, the list of laboratory apparatus is also present, including its sales invoice. Charge invoice of heavy equipment. And next document, Madam Chair, the omnibus sworn statement is present and signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida and duly notarized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. The NFCC computation is also present, signed by Alvin B. Labastida, the bidder. And that's the last document. Madam Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, Binlabs Construction and Supply technical proposal for contract ID 24 key 0103 is ready as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. Next to open is a technical proposal from Shinshin Construction Corporation for contract ID 24 key 0103.
Technical proposal of Shinshin Construction Corporation for contract ID 24 KE 0103, concreting of Sitio Abu Baylao to Sitio Binunsaran, Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. The first document, Madam Chair, is the certificate of LGIP's registration. Valid until January 28, 2025, passed. The sixth certificate registered on May 21, 2018, and the mayor's permit expiration will be on December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance expiration will be on August 24, 2024, passed. Audited financial statement, date of filing April 13, 2024. Pickup license expiration will be on September 29, 2025. The second document is the photocopy of the SIC registration. Also included is a photocopy of the business permit, a photocopy of tax clearance certificate, a photocopy of the pickup license, and the next document is the statement of all ongoing project, government, private, and construction contracts, signed Sixto Feliciano T. Supported with the notice of award, all notice of awards. And the next document is the statement of single artist completed contract, submitted and signed, Sixto Feliciano DT. Supporting documents are the following: certificate of acceptance. And the next document is the annual income tax return, stamp and received by BIR. Also included is the audited financial statement, stamp and received by BIR. The net financial contracting capacity is also included, signed Sixto Feliciano DT, and bid security in the form of bid securing declaration is also present, signed Sixto Feliciano DT and notarized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. The next document is the contractor's organizational chart, signed, submitted, Sixto Feliciano DT. And also present is a qualification of key personnel to be assigned to the contract, signed, submitted, Sixto Feliciano DT. Supported with the key personnel's biodata, photocopy PRC license of Cheryl Rose T, unexpired. Photocopy of the certificate of accreditation as materials engineer 2 of Rogelio is due, unexpired. Photocopy PRC license, Rogelio due, unexpired. Photocopy of the PRC license, Sheila May T. Construction safety and health course for site safety officers, certification of Sheila May T. And the next document is the list of contractors, equipment, pledged to the contract, signed 6th of January T. List of contract supported with the date of sale, date of absolute sale. And the next document is the list of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be signed to the contract, supported by certificate of availability, signed 6th of January T. And the next document is the omnibus sworn statement, affidavit, signed 6th of Feliciano DT and authorized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. And the last document is the authority of signatory, signed Sheena Leslie T. and notarized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. All required technical documents are present. Shinshin Construction Corporation is rated as pass, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. Let's proceed to the last bidder for this project, 24 KE 0103. Technical proposal from General Construction.
The third is interested bidder for the first project with a contract ID 24KE00103, concreting of Sitio Abo, Baylao to Sitio Binunsaran, Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. The first document, Madam Chair, is the PhilJIP registration, which is valid until April 22, 2025. And in page 3 in annex, the DTI certificate is valid until September 12, 2027. The mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024 is passed. Tax clearance is valid until March 26, 2025 is passed. The audited financial statement is state filing is December 31, 2023. The pickup license is valid until December 17, 2024 is passed, Madam Chair. The next document is the photocopy of the DTI, the photocopy of the mayor's permit, the photocopy of tax clearance. The next document is the annual income tax. Is present, Madam Chair. The next is the financial statement for the year of 2022-23. It is passed, Madam Chair. The next document is the photocopy of the pickup license is present. The next document, Madam Chair, is the ongoing project is present and signed by the proprietor, Evangeline Oliveros. The next document, Madam Chair, is the completed project is present, Madam Chair, which is stated there is in concreting of Kila of Alga FMR. The amount is 11,815,518 pesos and 92 centavos. It is completed December 28, 2021, Madam Chair. The next document is the NFCC. It is present and signed. The next document is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. It is signed and authorized by Attorney Abilino B. Orsino. The next document is the ordinance chart is present and signed. The next is the list of the personnel pledged to the contract is present also, Madam Chair, with attached with the key personnel. Attached the PRC license, which is an unexpired, of Oliveros Ana Marie. And also attached the ME, accredited ME1, unexpired, Madam Chair. The next document is the list of the equipment pledged to the contract is present and signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros. And the next is the list of contractor laboratory equipment pledged to the contract is present also, Madam Chair, and signed with attached with the sales invoice where they purchase the equipment. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the sworn statement. It is signed by Evangeline Dagok Oliveros and authorized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. Madam Chair, having complied all necessary document for the technical proposal, the technical proposal submitted by General Construction for the contract ID 24KA00103 is treated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. So let us proceed to the next project. 24KA0104, concreting of Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, FMR, Barangay Alangilan, Sagay, and Butay, Guinsiliban, Camiguin. First technical proposal to open is from General Construction.
For the next project with contract ID 24KE0104, concreting of Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, FMR, Barangay Alangilan, Sagay, and Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban. First bidder is General Construction, and the ABC for the project is 14,924,998 pesos and 8 centavos. First document submitted by General Construction, Madam Chair, is the PhilJIP registration with validity until April 22, 2025, valid in past. For page 3, Annex A, DTI certificate up to September 12, 2027, passed. Mayor's permit, up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to March 26, 2025, passed. Audited financial statement last filed December 31, 2023. Pickup license up to December 17, 2024, passed. So present is the photocopy of the DTI, nurse permit, tax clearance. Annual income tax return is also present. Audited financial statement is also present, stamp received by BIR. Photocopy of the pickup license is also present. Next document present is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present and signed by the bidder Evangeline D. Oliveros, supported by the notice of award. Next document is the statement of single largest completed contract is present and signed by the bidder Evangeline D. Oliveros, supported by certificate of completion and certificate of acceptance. Net financial contracting capacity computation is also present, signed by the bidder Evangeline D. Oliveros. Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration is present and duly signed by the bidder Evangeline De Oliveros and notarized by attorney Abilino Piorcino Jr., Notary Public. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed by the bidder Evangeline De Oliveros. The list of contractors' key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Evangeline De Oliveros. Key personnel by data is also present. The PIC license of Civil Engineer GC Boy Sumaya is present and expired. Photocopy of the professional identification card of Civil Engineer Ana Marie Oliveros is present. Photocopy and expired. Certificate of completion for basic occupational safety and health training of Ana Marie Oliveros is also present. Certificate of accreditation as Materials Engineer 1 of Ana Marie Oliveros is also present and expired. Certificate of completion for construction safety and health training of Ronel O. Lagod is also present. Next document present is the list of contractors' equipment on or lease and or other purchase agreement pledged to proposed contract is present, signed by the bidder Evangeline De Oliveros. The list of contractors' laboratory equipment pledged to the project is also present, signed by Evangeline De Oliveros. List of equipment is supported by its proof of ownership, the deed of sale for vehicles, the certificate of registration and official receipts from the LTO of vehicles, sales invoice of minor tools, deed of sale for heavy equipments, collection receipt of the laboratory apparatus is also present, and its sales invoice. And the last document, Madam Chair, the omnibus statement is present and signed by the bidder Evangeline De Oliveros and notarized by attorney Abilino Piorcino Jr., Notary Public. Madam Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, general construction technical proposal for contract ID 24K0104 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. So next is the technical proposal from Binlabs Construction and Supply for contract ID 24K0104.
Technical proposal of Binlabs Construction and Supply for contract ID 24K0104, concreting of Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Alangilan. The first document is the certificate of failed chief's registration, valid until January 21, 2025, pass. The DTI certificate is valid until February 20, 2025, pass. The mayor's permit expiration date will be on December 31, 2024. Pass. Tax clearance expiration date is February 2, 2025. Pass. The audited financial statement, the date of filing April 12, 2024. Pickup license expiration will be on July 21, 2025. Pass. And the next document is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, signed Alvin B. Labastida, supported with notice of awards, contract agreement, notice to proceed. And the next document is the statement of single largest completed contract, submitted, signed Alvin B. Labastida. And the next document is the pickup license photocopy. And the next document also is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, signed by Alvin Labastida, notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. Present also is the organizational chart for the contract, signed Alvin Labastida. The next document is the list of construction personnel proposed to be signed the contract, submitted by Alvin B. Labastida. Supported with the key personal biodatas, PRC license, photocopy of Alvin B. Labastida, unexpired. Certificate of completion, construction occupational safety and health, Ars Louis Macaranas, a photocopy of the PRC license of Macaranas Louis, unexpired. The certificate of accreditation, photocopy of Aristotle El Pabi as materials engineer 1, unexpired. The next document is the list of equipment owned and or less or under purchase agreement leads to the proposed contract, signed Alvin Labastida, supported with the official receipt and the certificate of registrations and official invoice. And the next document is the omnibus sworn statement affidavit, signed Alvin Labastida and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. And the last document is the net financial contracting capacity, signed Alvin B. Labastida. Madam Chair, all required documents are present. Lab construction and supply is rated as passed.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. And the last technical proposal to open for contract ID 24 KE 0104 is from Shinshin Construction Corporation.
The third interested bidder for the second project with the contract ID 24 KE 0104, concreting of Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, FMR, Barangay Alangilan, Sagay and Butay, Guinsiliban, Camiguin. The technical proposal submitted by Shinshin Construction Corporation. The first document, Madam Chair, is the PLJ registration, which is valid until January 28, 2025. And page 3 of the PLJPS in Annex E. The certificate is registered on May 21, 2018. The mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024. Pass. The tax clearance is valid until August 24, 2024. Pass. The audited financial statement is date filing in April 13, 2024. The pickup license is valid until September 29, 2025. Pass, Madam Chair. The next document is the photocopy of the sequestration. The next is the photocopy of the mayor's permit, the photocopy of the tax clearance, the photocopy of pickup license. The next document is the statement of all ongoing project, government and private construction contract is present and signed, Madam Chair. Pass. The next is the latest income tax return is present, Madam Chair. And sealed. The next document is the audited financial statement from 2022-23 is present, Madam Chair. The next document, Madam Chair, is the net contracting capacity in FCC is present and signed, pass. The next document is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, which is signed by Poblacion 6 to Poblacion DT and authorized by Atty. Abilino P. Orsino Jr. is passed, Madam Chair. The original chart is present and signed. The next document is the list of the contractor personnel for the proposed pledge contract is present and signed with attached with the personnel. They also attach the license of Celeros T unexpired, and also the materials engineer Roidu attached also unexpired. And the next document, Madam Chair, is the list of the contractor equipment pledged to the contract is present and signed with attached the deed of sale of the equipment where they purchase, the OR and CR. And the next document, Madam Chair, is the list of the contractor minimum material testing equipment which is present and signed with attached the sales invoice from Sisiman Marketing Incorporated where they purchase. And the next document, Madam Chair, is the omnibus sworn statement which is present, signed by 6 Feliciano DT and authorized by Atty. Abilino P. Orsino Jr. The last document, Madam Chair, is the authority of signatory of Secretariat certificate is present and notarized, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, having complied the all necessary document for the technical proposal, the technical proposal submitted by Sinsin Construction for contract ID 24KE0104 is treated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. So let us proceed to the next project, 24KE0105, concreting of Lower Sisiman to Sitio Tatao, Barangay Poblacion FMR, Barangay Poblacion Catarman. First technical proposal to open is from 2NJE Construction.
For the third project, with contract ID 24KE0105, concreting of Lower Sisiman, Sitio Tatao, Barangay Poblacion FMR, Barangay Poblacion, Catarman, Camiguin. First bidder is 2NGA Construction and the ABC for the project is 14,925,000. First document submitted by the bidder, Madam Chair, is the LJEP's registration with validity until February 6, 2025, passed. Under Annex A, the LJEP's page 3, DTI certificate up to April 28, 2027, passed. Mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to November 24, 2024, passed. Audited financial statement last filed January 29, 2024. Pickup license up to January 18, 2025, passed. So present is the photocopy of the DTI, business permit, tax clearance. Next document present is the list of ongoing government and private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present and signed by the bidder Neil Nicholas S. Chan. Next document is the single largest completed contract, is present and signed by Neil Nicholas S. Chan with provision 23.4.2.4. Next document is the pickup license photocopy, is present. Next document present is a bid security in the form of bid security declaration signed by the bidder Neil Nicholas S. Chan and notarized by Attorney Ablino Persino Jr., Notary Public. Next document present is the contractor's organizational chart, is present and signed by the bidder Neil Nicholas S. Chan. A personal's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract is also present, signed by Neil Nicholas S. Chan and notarized by Attorney Ablino Persino Jr. Contractor's certification of key personnel in the contract is also present, signed by Neil Nicholas S. Chan. The photocopy, the professional identification card of civil engineer Neil Nicholas S. Chan is present and expired. Photocopy of professional identification card of civil engineer Patrick Jason Mambajao is present and expired. Certificate of accreditation as materials engineer 1 for Patrick Jason Mambajao is present and expired. Next document is the certificate of completion for construction occupational safety and health training of Janelle Chan is present. Next document is the list of contractors' laboratory equipment is present and signed by the bidder Neil Nicholas S. Chan. List of equipment and tools is present, signed by Neil Nicholas S. Chan, supported by charge sales invoice, minor tools. Next document is the omnibus sworn statement is present and signed by the bidder Neil Nicholas S. Chan and notarized by Attorney Ablino Persino Jr. NFCC computation is also present, signed by Neil Nicholas S. Chan. Audited financial statement is also present, duly stamp received by the BIR. Annual income tax return is also present, duly stamp received by the BIR. Madam Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, 2 NJA construction technical proposal for contract ID 24K0105 is ready as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. So next, technical proposal to open for contract ID 24K0105 is from John Rail Construction.
Technical proposal of general construction for contract ID 24KE0105, concreting of Lower Sisiman to Sitio Tatao, Barangay Poblacion, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Poblacion, Catarman, Camiguin. The first document is a certificate of failed chips registration, valid until April 22, 2025 pass. DTI certificate is valid until September 12, 2027 pass. The mayor's permit, the expiration will be December 31, 2024 pass. Tax clearance expiration will be on March 26, 2025 pass. The audited financial statement dated to filing December 31, 2023. And the pickup license expiration will be on December 17, 2024 pass. Photocopy of the DTI certificate is present. Photocopy the business permit. Photocopy tax clearance certificate is also present. A photocopy of the annual income tax return, stamp and received by BIR. Included also is the audited financial statement, stamp and received by BIR. A photocopy of the pickup license. And the next document is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Signed, Evangeline D. Oliveros. Supported with the notice of award. And the next document is the statement of single largest completed contract, signed Evangeline D. Oliveros. Supported with certificate of completion, certificate of acceptance. And the next document is a net financial contracting capacity, signed, submitted by General Construction. And present also is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, signed Evangeline De Liberos and authorized by Attorney Abelino Persino Jr. Present also is the organizational chart, signed Evangeline De Oliveros. The list of construction personnel proposed to be signed in a contract is also present, signed Evangeline De Oliveros, supported with the key personal biodatas. Photocopy of the PRC license of GC Boy Somaya expired. A photocopy of PRC license of Ana Marie Oliveros expired. A photocopy of the basic occupational safety and health course certificate of completion Ana Marie Oliveros. Photocopy of the certificate of accreditation Ana Marie Oliveros as materials engineer 1 unexpired. And the next document is the list of equipment owned or leased or under purchase agreement pledged to the proposed contract, submitted and signed Evangeline De Oliveros. Following are the supporting documents, the deed of sale, official receipt, and certificate of registrations from LTO, sales invoice. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the omnibus sworn statement affidavit, signed Evangeline De Oliveros and authorized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. Madam Chair, General Construction has complied all required technical documents and is rated pass, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. It's the next bidder for contract ID 24 KE 0105 is the next to open is a technical proposal from Wolan Construction and Development Corporation.
The third interested bidder for the third project with the contract ID 24 KE 0105, concreting of Lower Sisiman, Sitio, Tatao, Barangay Poblacion, FMR, Barangay Poblacion, Catarman, Camiguin. The technical proposal submitted by Wolan Construction and Development Corporation. The first document, Madam Chair. The first document is the business permit. Meeting. Philips.
Where electronic eligibility result, the PhilJEP's registration of the said prospective bidder is valid until October 3, 2024 with 2022 format.
Ito pa. Pass. Pass, Madam Chair. The next document is the business permit. Business permit is valid until last. Huh? Pickup. The pickup license is the Brgy registration is valid until October 3, 2024. And the secret certificate is registered on December 12, 2013. The mayor's permit is valid until June 30, 2024. The tax clearance is valid until September 22, 2024 is passed. The audited financial statement is date filing on January 22, 2024. The next is the pickup license valid until October 11, 2024 is passed, Madam Chair. The next document is the mayor's permit. Photocopy is present. The photocopy of SIC registration is present. The next is the BR registration. It is present also, Madam Chair. So next is the pickup photocopy is present. The next document is the annual income tax return is present, Madam Chair. The next document is the contractor certificate is present. The next document is the list of the ongoing government and private contracts, including contract awarded but not yet started, is present, Madam Chair. The next document is the statement of single largest completed contracts is present. The project attached is the construction of the Lorisa Communal Irrigation Project. The owner is the National Irrigation Administration located at Sunto, Barao Fall, Misamis Oriental. And the contract award is 14,076,221 pesos and 22 centavos is completed on May 26, 2022, Madam Chair. Pass. The next document is the annual financial statement from 2022 and 23 is present, Madam Chair. The next document is the NFCC. It is present, signed and authorized, signed by Norman P. Mendez. The next document is the affidavit of site inspection is present and authorized. The next is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, which is signed by the owner, Norwin P. Mendez, and authorized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. The next document is the organizer chart, is present and signed. The next is the certificate of the key personnel to be assigned to the contract, is present, Madam Chair. The next is the contractor personnels. It's attached there by data, Madam Chair. The next document is the list of equipment on list purchase against pledge to the proposed contract, is present. And also, Madam Chair, the apparatus, equipment apparatus is present, Madam Chair. The next document is the omnibus sworn statement, is present and signed by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr. And the next document is the Secretary Certificate, is present, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, having complied all necessary document for the technical proposal, the technical proposal submitted by Poland Construction and Development Corporation for contract ID 24 KE 0105 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Let's proceed to the next project, 24 key 0108, concreting of Sitio Pasanan, Barangay Manduao, to Sitio Tubos, Barangay Liloan, FMR, Barangay Manduao, and Barangay Liloan, Catarman, Camiguin. First technical proposal to open is from Hapo Sansol Enterprises.
For the port project with contract ID 24 key 0108, concreting of Sitio Pasanan, Barangay Manduao to Sitio Tubos, Barangay Liloan, FMR, Barangay Manduao, Barangay Liloan, Catarman, Camiguin. First bidder is Hapo Sansol Enterprises, and the ABC for the project is 49,749,998 pesos and 85 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Madam Chair, the PLGF registration with validity until August 14, 2024, passed. Under Annex A of the PLGF, page 3, DTI certificate up to September 15, 2025, passed. Nurse permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to March 22, 2025, passed. Audited financial statement last filed April 3, 2024. Pickup license up to April 4, 2027, passed. Also present is the photocopy of the DTI, mayor's permit, tax clearance, pickup license. And next document present is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present. Duly signed by the bidder, Maac Victoria G. Hansol, supported by the notice of award, notice to proceed, and the contract of agreement of the listed projects. Next document present is the statement of single largest completed contract, which is similar in nature, is present and signed by Maac Victoria G. Hansol, proprietor, with contract name concreting a 1.961 kilometer from Sitio Catobli to Timugsay, FMR, with EBC with the completion amount of 34,400,000 above 50% above the EBC, supported by the certificate of project acceptance, certificate of completion, notice of award, and the contract of agreement. Next document present is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, is present and signed by Maac Victoria G. Hansol and notarized by Attorney Abilino P. Orsino Jr., Notary Public. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed by Ma Victoria G. and Sol. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Ma Victoria G. and Sol. Key personnel by data is present. The provisional identification card of Ma Victoria Hansol is present and expired, photocopy. The provisional identification card of Civil Engineer Severino Owayan Jr. is present and expired. The accreditation of Materials Engineer 1 Pedro S. Ramos is present and expired. The PIC license of Civil Engineer Pedro Ramos is also present and expired. The certificate of completion for construction occupational safety and health training of Marvin G. Hansol is also present. Next document, present is a list of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract is present and signed by Ma Victoria G. Hansol, supported by the certificate of registration and official receipt, the vehicles from the LTO, deed of absolute sale for heavy equipments, deed of sale for vehicles, affidavit of ownership of minor tools, signed by Ma Victoria G. Hansol, and notarized by Attorney Ablino Piercino Jr. The list of contractors' laboratory equipment is also present, signed by Ma Victoria G. Hansol, supported by its proof of ownership, the sales invoice of the apparatus. Next document, present is the omnibus sworn statement is present and duly signed by the bidder Ma Victoria G. Hansol and notarized by Attorney Ablino Piercino Jr., Notary Public. The NFCC computation is also present, signed by Ma Victoria G. Hansol. Audited financial statement is also present, duly stamped received by the BIR. Annual income tax return is also present, supported by its proof of payment. Madam Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, Hapos Hansol Enterprises technical proposal for contract ID 24K0108 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. The next technical proposal to open for contract ID 24K0108 is from Shin Shin Construction Corporation.
Technical proposal of Shin Construction for contract ID 24KE0108, concreting of Sitio Pasanan, Barangay Manduao to Sitio Tubos, Barangay Liloan, FMR, Manduao, and Barangay Liloan, Catarman. The first document, Madam Chair, is a certificate of LGIP's registration valid until January 28, 2025, passed. The sixth certificate is registered on May 21, 2018. The mayor's permit expiration will be December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance expiration will be on August 24, 2024, passed. The audited financial statement, the date of filing April 13, 2024. The pickup license expiration will be on September 29, 2025, passed. Present also is the sixth certificate or the sixth registration. Photocopy of the business permit, photocopy of the tax clearance certificate, photocopy of the pickup license. Also present is the statement of all ongoing government and private construction contracts, signed and submitted 6 to Feliciano BT, supported with notice of awards. And the next document is a statement of single largest completed contract, signed, submitted, 6 to Feliciano VT. And the next document is the annual income tax return, stamped and received by BIR. Present also is the audited financial statement, stamped and received by BIR. And the next document is the net financial contracting capacity, signed 6-2 Feliciano DT. Also present is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, signed 6-2 Feliciano VT and authorized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. And the next document is the organizational chart, signed, submitted by 6-2 Feliciano VT. Also present is the qualification of key personnel proposal assigned to the contract, submitted and signed 6-2 Feliciano VT, supported with the key personnel certificate of employment. Photocopy of the PRC license of Shiri Rosti. Photocopy of the certificate of accreditation as materials engineer 2, Rogelio S2, unexpired. Photocopy PRC license of Rogelio S2, unexpired. Photocopy PRC license of Sheila MBT, unexpired. And the next document is the list of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract, signed 6-2 Feliciano VT. Supported with deed of sales, certificate of registrations, official receipt. Also present is the list of contractors' major construction laboratory equipment units to be signed to the contract, supported by certificate of availability, submitted and signed 6-2 Feliciano VT. Supporting documents, sales invoice. And the next document is the omnibus foreign statement affidavit, signed 6-2 Feliciano VT and authorized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the authority of signatory or the secretary certificate, signed Sheila Leslie VT and authorized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. Madam Chair, Sisiman Construction Corporation has complied all required documents for technical, and Sisiman Construction has rated pass, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. So let us proceed to the last project, 24 KE 0109. Concreting of Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban to Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog, FMR. Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban, and Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog, Camiguin. First technical proposal to open is from Shinshin Construction Corporation.
The first and tested bidder for the PIP project with a contract ID 24 KA0109, concreting of Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban to Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog, FMR, Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban, and Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog, Camiguin. The technical proposal submitted by Shinshin Construction Corporation. The first document, Madam Chair, is the PhilJIP registration, which is valid until January 28, 2025. In Annex E, page 3 of the PhilJIP, the SIC registration is valid and the SIC certificate is registered on May 21, 2018. The mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024, pass. The tax clearance is valid until August 24, 2024, pass. The audited financial statement is date filing April 13, 2024. The pickup license is valid until September 29, 2025, is passed, Madam Chair. The next document is the photocopy of the SIC registration. the photocopy of the mayor's permit, the photocopy of the tax clearance. The next is the photocopy of the pickup license. The next document, Madam Chair, is the statement of all ongoing project, government and private contracts, which is present and signed by 62 Feliciano DT. The next document is the annual income tax return, which is present. The next is the audited financial statement from 2022-23 is present, Madam Chair, and signed the tax petitioner is the Preserviranda im Bacolcol. The next document, Madam Chair, is the net financial contractor capacity, NFCC, is present and signed. The next document is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, which is present and signed by 62 Poblacion DT and authorized by Attorney Abilino P. or Senior Junior. The next document is the organizer chart, is present and signed. The next document is the qualification of personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract, is present, Madam Chair, with their biodata of celerosity and also attach the unexpired PRC license and also the engineer Rogelio Do, the certificate of accredited as material engineer 2, unexpired, Madam Chair, and also attach their PRC license unexpired of engineer 2 license. The next document, Madam Chair, is the key personal certificate of employment for their foreman, is present, Madam Chair. And the next document, Madam Chair, is the list of contractor major equipment pledged to the contract, is present, Madam Chair, with attached with a deed of absolute sale of their equipment. The CR and OR are attached also, Madam Chair. And the next document, Madam Chair, is the list of contractor minimum materials, equipment, apparatus to be assigned the contract, is present, Madam Chair, with attached the sales invoice from Session Marketing Incorporation. And the next document, Madam Chair, is the omnibus sworn statement, which is signed by 62 Feliciano DT and authorized by Attorney Bruno P. Orsino Jr. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the authority of signatory, Madam Chair, is present, Madam Chair, and authorized. Having complied the all necessary document for the technical proposal, the technical proposal submitted by Sinsin Construction for the contract ID 24 KE0109 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. And the second technical proposal to open for contract ID 24K0109 is from General Construction.
The second bidder for the last project, 24K0109, concreting Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban to Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog, FMR. The ABC for the project is 14,924,998 pesos and 61 centavos. Second bidder is General Construction. First, the document submitted by General Construction, Madam Chair, is the PLJEPS registration with validity until April 22, 2025, passed. Under Annex A, PLJEPS, page 3. DTI certificate up to September 12, 2027, passed. Mayor's permit up to December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance up to March 26, 2025, passed. Audited financial statement last filed December 31, 2023. Pickup license up to December 17, 2024, passed. Also present is the photocopy of the DTI, business permit, tax clearance. Annual income tax return is also present, duly stamp received by the BIR, photocopy. Audited financial statement is also present, duly stamp received by the BIR. Photocopy of the pickup is also present. Next document present is the list of contractors all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present. Will be signed by the bidder, Evangeline D. Oliveros, supported by the notice of award of the listed projects. Next document present is the statement, the single largest completed contract is present and signed by the bidder, Evangeline D. Oliveros, proprietor, supported by the certificate of completion of the listed project, certificate of acceptance. NFCC computation is also present, signed by the bidder, Evangeline D. Oliveros. Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration is also present, duly signed by the bidder, Evangeline De Oliveros, and notarized by Attorney Avelino Piercino Jr. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed by the bidder, Evangeline De Oliveros. List of contractors, key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is present, signed by Evangeline De Oliveros. Key personnel by data is also present. Professional identification card of civil engineer GC Boy Somaya, photocopy is present, unexpired. Professional identification card of Ana Marie Oliveros, civil engineer, is also present, unexpired. Certificate of completion for basic occupational safety and health course of Ana Marie Oliveros is also present. Certificate of accreditation as materials engineer 1 of Ana Marie C. Oliveros is also present, unexpired. Certificate of completion for construction safety and health training of Ronel O. Lagod is also present. Next document present is the list of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement pledged to the proposed contract is present, signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros. The list of contractors' laboratory equipment pledged to the project is also present, signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros. List of equipment is supported by each proof of ownership. The deed of sale for vehicles, ORCRs of vehicles from the LTO, charge invoice of the minor tolls, deed of sale for heavy equipments, the collection receipt of the laboratory equipments and its sales invoice is also present. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the omnibus sworn statement is present and signed by Evangeline De Oliveros and notarized by Attorney Avelino Piercino Jr., Notary Public. Madam Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, General Construction Technical Proposal for Contract ID 24 Key 0109 is read as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. And the last technical proposal to open for contract ID 24 KE 0109 is from 2NGA Construction.
A technical proposal of 2NGA Construction for contract ID 24 key is 0109, concreting of Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban to Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Maac, Guinsiliban, and Barangay San Miguel, Mahinog. The first document, Madam Chair, is the certificate of LJ's registration, valid until February 6, 2025. The DTA certificate expiration will be on April 28, 2027, pass. The mayor's permit will expire on December 31, 2024, passed. Tax clearance will expire on November 24, 2024, passed. The audited financial statement, the date of filing January 29, 2024, passed. And the pickup license, the expiration will be in January 18, 2025, passed. Photocopy of the DTI certificate is also present. Photocopy of business permit. Photocopy of tax clearance. The list of all ongoing government or private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is also present. Submitted and signed, Neil Nicolas is Chan. The single largest completed contract is also present. Signed, submitted, Neil Nicolas is Chan. And the photocopy of the pickup license is also present. Photocopy of bid security is also present in the form of bid security declaration, signed Neil Nicholas Isjan, and authorized by Attorney Belino P. Orsino Jr. And the contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed and prepared by Neil Nicholas Isjan. Key personal affidavit, commitment to work is also present, signed Neil Nicholas Isjan. Photocopy of the PRSO license, unexpired, Neil Nicholas Isjan. Photocopy of the PRSO license of Patrick Jason Mambajao, unexpired. Photocopy of the certificate of accreditation as materials engineer 1 of Patrick Jason Mambajao, unexpired. Photocopy of the construction occupational safety and health training course, certificate of completion, General Bichan. List of contractors labor equipment, submitted and signed, Neil Nicholas Isjan. List of equipment and tools, first submitted and signed, Neil Nicholas Isjan. Supported with the cash sales invoice, cash invoice. And the next document is the omnibus sworn statement affidavit, signed Neil Nicholas Isjan, authorized Attorney Belino P. Orsino Jr. The net financial contracting capacity is also present, submitted and signed, Neil Nicholas Isjan. The audited financial statement is also present, stamped and received by BIR. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the annual income tax return, stamped and received by BIR. Madam Chair, all required technical documents are present. 2NJ construction is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. So let us proceed to the opening of the financial proposals for contract ID 24K0103, concreting of Sitio Abo Baylao to Sitio Binunsaran, Poblacion, FMR, Mambajao, Camiguin. First financial proposal to open is from Binlabs Construction and Supply.
The first interested bidder for the first project with the contract ID 24KE00103, concreting of Sitio Abo Baylao to Sitio Binunsaran, Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. The financial proposal submitted by Binlabs Construction and Supply with the ABC of 14,924,999 pesos and 83 centavos. The first document, Madam Chair, is the bid form in the amount of 14,906,229 pesos and 46 centavos. May I repeat, Madam Chair? 14,906,229 pesos and 46 centavos. No offer discount, Madam Chair. The next document is the bill of quantities, is present and signed. The next is the detailed of estimate, is present and signed. The last document, Madam Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, which is present and signed by the proprietor, Alvin P. Labastida. Having complied the all necessary document for the financial proposal, the financial proposal submitted by Binlabs Construction for the contract ID 24KE0103 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Engineer Gomez. Next, financial proposal to open for contract ID 24KE0103 is from Shinshin Construction Corporation.
The second bidder for the first project financial proposal is Shinshin Construction Corporation, and the ABC for the project is 14,924,999 pesos and 83 centavos. First document submitted by Shinshin Construction, Madam Chair, is the bid form. Bid form with bid amount of 14,474,319 pesos and 48 centavos. I repeat, 14,474,319 pesos and 48 centavos. Words and figures stand the same. No discount offered. Bid form is signed by the bidder, Sixto Feliciano DT. Bill of quantities is also present, signed Sixto Feliciano DT. Detailed estimates for every item is also present, signed by Sixto Feliciano DT. And the last document, Madam Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, duly signed by the bidder, Sixto Feliciano DT. Madam Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, Shinshin Construction Corporation financial proposal for contract ID 24KE0103 is ready as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpen. And the last financial proposal to open for contract ID 24KE0103 is from General Construction.
Financial proposal from General Construction for contract ID 24KE0103, concreting of Sitio Baylao to Sitio Binunsaran, Poblacion, Mambajao, Camiguin. The first document is a bid form, and the bid offer of General Construction is 14,920,724 pesos and 75 centavos. 14,920,724 pesos and 75 centavos. Words and figures are the same. No discount offered. Signed, Alangilan D. Oliveros. The second document is the bill of quantities. Also signed, Alangilan D. Oliveros. And the third document is the detailed estimate per item, prepared and signed, Alangilan D. Oliveros. And the last document, Madam Chair, is cash flow by quarter, also prepared, Alangilan D. Oliveros. Madam Chair, General Construction has complied all the required financial document and is rated pass, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. Let's proceed to the next project, 24KE0104, concreting of Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, FMR, Barangay Alangilan, Sagay, and Butay, Guinsiliban, Camiguin. First, financial proposal to open is from General Construction.
The first interested bidder for the second project with the contract ID 24KE0104, concreting of Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, FMR, Barangay Alangilan, Sagay, and Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban. The financial proposal submitted by General Construction Corporation, General Construction. The ABC of 14,924,998 pesos and 08 centavos. The first document, Madam Chair, is the bid form in the amount of 14,920,370 pesos and 72 centavos. May I repeat, Madam Chair? 14,920,370 pesos and 72 centavos. No offered discount, Madam Chair. The next document is the bill of quantities, is present and signed. The next is the detailed estimate, is present and signed. The next document, Madam Chair, is the cash flow by quarter, is present and signed, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, having complied the all necessary document for the financial proposal, the financial proposal submitted by General Construction for contract ID 24 KE0104 is rated as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Gomez. And the next financial proposal to open for contract ID 24 key 0104 is from Winlabs Construction and Supply.
Second bidder for the second project, 24K00104, concreting a Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, FMR. Second bidder is Binlabs Construction and Supply. First document submitted by Binlabs Construction and Supply, Madam Chair, is the bid form. Bid form with bid amount of 14,920,611 pesos and 80 centavos. I repeat, 14,920,611 pesos and 80 centavos. Words and figures are the same. The bid over is lower than the AVC and no discount offered. Bid form is signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida, proprietor. Next document present is the bill of quantities, is present and signed by Alvin B. Labastida. Detailed estimates for every item is also present, signed by Alvin B. Labastida. And last document, Madam Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, duly signed by the bidder Alvin B. Labastida. Madam Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, Binlabs Construction and Supply financial proposal for contract ID 24K0104 is sealed as passed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corpin. And the last financial proposal to open for contract ID 24 key 0104 is from Shinshin Construction Corporation.
A financial proposal of Shinshin Construction Corporation for contract ID 24 KE0104, concreting of Barangay Alangilan, Sagay to Barangay Butay, Guinsiliban, Farm to Market Road. So first document is a bid form and the bid offer of Shinshin Construction is 14,895,570 pesos and 59 centavos. Repeat, 14,895,570.59 pesos. The discount offered and methodology for application is 2.5% discount from Lynn. Asan yung please compute the 2.5% of 14,895,570.59. Wala itis ko asa mo na item mo 5% lang wala. One item or whole ko sa inyong quotation. Mayra. Mga sa IBC.
30,000.
10% at 2.5% sa whole. Kamay na.
Sabi naman.
Ito lang. Ako. $400,000. Yeah, tawag ko man Marlene. Kung saan yung describe. Sir, pa-decide na to. Sin. Asa ka Marlene? Aman, sila so decide. Marlene. Marlene. Karena ketiwasan atau ini? Terus siya decide. Ako, break na.
Suspend yung dapat. Madam Chair, since it's already 12 noon, I move to suspend the opening of bids for lunch break.
Seconded, Madam Chair.
There's a motion for a suspension of 1 hour for lunch break and seconded by Sir Edwin. So this opening of bids is